Hello beauties, and welcome back to my channel, Jar Creates. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm doing fantastic. For today's video, y'all, I will be giving y'all a little update on what's been going on in my house. So before we jump into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, press that bell so you don't miss any videos, give this video a fat thumbs up and comment down below. But let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So if you guys have been following me or supporting me or whatever since 2019, it is currently 2020 and it's been a minute, a really long minute. This was like the beginning, or like somewhat the beginning, but mainly like in the middle of last year. I made a video about it basically being like a little bit haunted in my house. Now it's not to the point where, oh, we need to bless our house or we need to move out or something like that. It's not that deep. So I mean, I really can just say like this house is really old. And I also said in that video, like, my great-great-grandmother that I never met actually died in this house. So that's kind of probably like the factor of it all. But then again, I mean, who knows? Like, this house is really old. I mean, this house has been here for years, like even way before I was even born. Like, I don't know how long this house has been here, but it's been here for quite a while. But yeah, if you really are not going to understand anything, then you probably should watch that video, because it basically tells it all and it starts off the beginning of everything and whatever. So around that time, I did have Maisel, and if you guys don't know who Maisel is my old dog. I'm gonna insert a picture so you guys can see. I used to be her owner, but now she is currently with my ex-boyfriend, and I haven't seen her in a while. Like, it's been a really long time since I've seen her. I probably haven't seen her since like maybe February or March. I don't know, it's been a really long time. But at the time when things were like acting up, she was here. But as you all know, if you are currently supporting me, then you know we have a different dog in this house. Now, this dog is not mine, it's my mother's dog. She is a pit bull and her name is Cookie. So, and she isn't even one yet. So yeah, but basically we have a new dog in here, and she basically kind of does the same type of things Maisel would do when she would hear something, or I guess see something, sense something, period, because you know dogs have better senses than we do. So they can, you kind of like smell stuff way better than us, or they might be able to see something that we can't. So a lot of times, like, if you see your dog doing something weird, you're gonna be a little confused, like what's going on, like what you doing? So I can say that usually it doesn't really start until they get a little older, like when they're almost 1 year old, and that's usually when like you try to notice different things that they sense, or you know, they see or whatever. So my brother and my sister, which of course it's not my blood sister, she's my little sister-in-law, so they're boyfriend and girlfriend, they're in a relationship. They just actually moved out like a few weeks ago, or probably a month ago. They moved out into their own place, and of course there's always been like a weird vibe in here even when they lived here, but some things got a little worse after they left. Now, I don't know if it's the whole house that's crazy, or if it's like certain parts, like maybe their room, their old room, and the kitchen or something, or the living room. I don't know. But their room is actually next door to mine. So like this wall right here, their room is literally over here. And this wall is really thin. Like, you can really hear everything. Somebody can be talking like as low as I'm talking, and they can still hear me really good through this wall. So one night one morning, it was really kind of morning time. It was early. I had woke up a little too early for my preferred hours of sleep for me to be well rested. So I decided to go back to sleep. And while I was kind of like, I guess, in a deep sleep, or about to be in a deep sleep, I heard a weird noise. It's like I heard knocking, and at first, like, I didn't know if, okay, maybe it's nothing, or maybe somebody was trying to come in my room and they didn't know if maybe I had on any clothes or not, so they wanted to make sure it was safe to come in. And it kind of sounded, at first it kind of like a serious, not like a, and then it started to sound like somebody was playing on my door, like they was knocking softly and then they would kind of, or make a little beat or something. I'm like, okay. My oldest brother, like, we really have a relationship bond where as though we like to laugh a lot, so we joke with each other and bother each other in a jokingly way. So I kind of figured maybe it was him that was over here. He doesn't live here either. I was thinking maybe he was over here to ask me something or get something, or he was just over here just to be over here and he was bothering me, because that's usually what he does. He'll knock on my door if my door's shut and do some crazy stuff. So I thought it was him at first. So I mean, I'm really like, okay, I'm kind of sleepy, you know, I'm really trying to just go to sleep. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to come in my room, like, come in. Like, I never said anything, but it was like, okay, I'm waiting. Like, okay, like, are you going to keep knocking or are you going to go away? Like, what is it? Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to come in or not? I don't understand. Then I kind of like just sat there and thought to myself, like, there's no way that can be him. Like, it doesn't make sense. First of all, why would he be here so early in the morning? And second, it's like, okay, I feel like he would have said something by now or tried to come in my room, but nobody, the doorknob never got touched. Like, it was just knocking, like random knocking. So I just decided to get up because I was like, you know what, I'm over it. So I went out and I think I used the bathroom first, and then I talked to my mama about it, and she was like she heard it too. And I was like, what? And she's in a whole different room than I am. Like, her room is next, right in front of mine, not over here but right in front of mine, like behind this door. When I open this door, my mom's room is right here, and then you can kind of like cut, and it's a door right here where is the air conditioning and stuff, and then you go up a little bit more, there's another doorway. So her office slash room right there is right there, like she works right there. And then of course the other room, you walk into here. And so she said that I heard it too, and she was like, that's so weird. And she even told me she had her earphones on. I think she was either playing music or watching a movie. And I know my mom, how my mom is, like, she really likes her stuff kind of loud. So I'm like, there's no way. The way the knocking sounded from my door, there was no way I would have heard that if I would have had my earphones on. So that means that it was louder where she was sitting. And she said it was coming from their old room. And no one is in there. My sister, the dog, she wasn't in there. She was in the living room. Or in my grandmother's room. I can't remember. I think she was in the living room though, because most of the time is usually where she is when she's sleeping or chilling. And nobody is in here. Like, this room, it's not completely empty, but no one sleeps in here. No one lives in there. So it's like, okay, that's a little strange. Like, it literally sounded like somebody was knocking on a door trying to get in somewhere. And I just could not understand. Like, it didn't creep me out or anything. It was just like, okay. Because stuff like this have been going on for a while in this house. Like, I've been in this house for almost 20 years because I've lived somewhere else before. I lived there first, moved over there, then came back. So I've been here for almost 20 years. So crazy stuff has been happening for a while. So it's not really new to us, and it's not a big deal because, for one, we're so used to it, and second, it's not anything to be worried about. It's just like, at first it's like, okay, but then it's like, whatever. Now, the knocking is definitely new. We've never heard that before, ever. It's like things got different after they moved out, and my mom even still tells me, like, she hears weird noises in there, like, it's still a bed in there. Their old bed is in there. They have another bed at their new location. She said it sounds like it'll squeak or something, or it makes this weird noise. You ever sit on a bed or move around and it makes a weird noise? It's not really a squeaking noise. It almost sounds like someone is like crunching on a big piece of ice. It's like a weird crunching noise. She said it sounds like someone is on the bed, or She also said it sounded like someone was like in the corner, I guess, like rustling through like trash or something, like some type of paper or something. Like she says she hears a lot of weird noises in there. And back to Cookie, the dog, she like she'll just randomly look at stuff and stare at it for amounts of times. And it's like, what are you looking at? Like, there's no one right there. Like, it could be like she could be sitting on my mom's bed and like we'll be just in there chilling, and she'll just randomly look in the hallway and she'll stare right there, and it's almost like she's really looking at someone. And it's like she'll start to get kind of mad, like irritated, and then she'll jump off the bed and then go in the hallway. And it's like, no one is right there. Like, what are you looking at? And it's like, you'll just like what do you see? Like, who is out there? And no one is there. Or like she'll just randomly like bark out of nowhere, like if she hears something and it's nothing, like no one is making noises. Now if she barks at a door, then okay, something is outside, but that's different. But like she'll randomly bark on the inside of the house and there's nothing in here. So like I don't understand. But either way, like we hear weird noises a lot too. Like we hear weird noises here and there. We don't know what it is, where it came from, or like on the back porch, like I said in my first video, like random stuff will just fall out of nowhere, or the silverware in the kitchen, like in the dish drainer, will like kind of rustle, like somebody like pulled one out and one fell or something. It's weird. Like it just be weird stuff going on here, honestly. It really is. But hey, I guess it is what it is. I don't know. And I told y'all I would give y'all an update if stuff would happen, and I did. I really wasn't going to do it at first, but now we have a new dog and things have changed a lot since last year. And yeah, I figured it was time for an update. But yeah, this is basically it for this video. If you guys have any like paranormal things going on in your house, or experiences that you experienced when you were younger or whatever, let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm actually really interested in the paranormal. Like I'm really interested in it, and I believe in it too. Like I believe that other side of the world is real. Like, I mean, why would anybody lie about it? Because I know I wouldn't lie about it. Like, I wouldn't lie about stuff like that. But I'm very into the paranormal, the horror, all stuff like that. Like, I've been into it since I was like 4 or 5 years old. So, yeah. But yeah, let me know down below. Honestly, if you guys would like me to do like a story time on someone else's experience, I can definitely do that. Like one of you guys, for example. So if you have like a little story time that you don't necessarily want to do yourself or something, then you can just let me know. You can DM me. Like I have my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Snapchat down below in the description box. So of course, if you have any of those type things, you can just, you know, hit me up or whatever. Or you can just hit me up on my email. I'll have it up so you guys can see, and you can just shoot me whatever. But yeah, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and watch my next video. If you missed it, I will leave the link down below. Comment, like, share this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.